your girl, but I am here tonight and I have one of my faves. I have Shane Walker here with me, and he is going to be giving us a breakdown of how it all works. Had to turn off the other thing over here of how the digital cash envelopes work. So previously you guys watched the video of the proactive cash envelopes, and I got a lot of people excited about it, and then they were like, what happened to it? So I wanted to bring Shane on so that he could kind of explain and that you guys could get a feel for it too, because my conversation with Shane is what really sold me on the proactive budget in the first place. Like, it was just very genuine and heartfelt, and I really felt like he has the best interest of the consumer in mind. So Shane, you can introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more, and then we can get into the kind of the interview or whatever.
Oh, well, awesome, Michelle. Well, I really appreciate that introduction. And you know, we really are so passionate about changing people's lives. So I guess a quick introduction. I'm Executive Vice President of Proactive, now Qube Money, and have been in the financial space. And I guess I'll just kind of share a little bit about my wife and I. So originally my background was in financial planning and accounting. And we started a financial service company about, actually at the end of 2007. And if you remember, that's just as the economy began to go south. At the time, we were expecting our 4th child. Now we're expecting our 8th. We're crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, we love kids. And our oldest is 17, and our 8th is coming October 31st. So
wow.
We love it. Yeah, we love it. So anyways, but we have felt what it's like to really struggle financially. We made $2,000 the first 6 months of 2008 in starting that business, and I didn't know how I was going to keep a roof over the heads of my children, to be honest, or food on our table. At times it was very, very difficult. And actually, I grew up the 9th of 12 children. You're going to think I'm really crazy. Same mom, same dad. My dad was a teacher, mom a stay-at-home mom, which also meant we were broke growing up, and money was always really, really tight.
Mm-hmm.
And so my wife and I just kind of adopted this, I guess, philosophy of money where if you absolutely don't need it, don't buy it. And we were kind of like the Scrooges of money, not really. I mean, we were so frugal, we bypassed a lot of fun because it was like this scarcity mentality, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that did afford us to buy our dream home to us, about 4 years ago, on an acreage, which has been really a huge blessing. And I'll tell you that when that happened, all of a sudden we needed a 4-wheeler, and we needed a lawnmower, and we needed motorbikes, and we needed furniture, and we needed new paint. We needed, and so we went from this, you know, absolutely don't spend, to spending a lot of money every month, and it gave us a ton of anxiety. And so it's interesting because we felt what it's like to just live without anything.
Mm-hmm.
We felt what it's like to be kind of uncontrollably spending. And that is a huge reason why we created Proactive Budget, rebranded as Qube Money. And it is totally changed my wife and I's life for the first time. So we've been using it. Before we temporarily shut it down, we used it for 7 months. And for the first time, we were able to consistently follow a budget. It connected my wife and I. We knew exactly where we were. We had purpose with our money. And honestly, it created, the most important thing it did for us is it created peace with money.
Ooh.
And our spending, and so comfortable spending, and that is the beauty about Qube Money. And so, anyways, it really has been the funnest thing that I've ever done professionally, and we feel like we have an answer that's really going to bless people's lives. So that's a little bit about my story, Michelle. And I don't know if there's anything else you want to ask, but I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Yeah, no, like, I think that is so cool. I love when people are able to share kind of their own experience with what led them to the cash envelopes and how they're able to, you know, how it was able to help them. And I think like that alone, your story alone like I said before, is what really got me like, okay, I can trust this company, because as an influencer, we have to make choices on who we, support and who we don't, and because we're bringing it in front of people. And especially when we're asking them to, like, not asking them, but when we're giving them a product that they're going to have to literally invest in and buy into, I want to be sure that they're going to get their money's worth. So, I started using the proactive envelopes, and it literally was amazing. Like, I'm literally in my feelings right now, Shane, because I ain't been able to go and just swipe my card with my cash envelopes. It made my life so much easier, and I was still in my budget. I still had like the control of my money. I love the security of it. So I'm ready for it to come back. So tell us what's going on for all of those who've been waiting.
Absolutely. So there's two core partners that exist that we have to have in order to deliver digital cash envelopes, to deliver the whole suite of what we believe can change people's lives. And that is a banking partner and a processing partner. And when you're new in this space, it's difficult to forge relationships with the companies that are the best at these services. And so we actually went with a newer company. I won't name it by name, and that was actually a very strategic move. That was the best company that we could align with when we started about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And truthfully, they have helped us prove that there's a need in the marketplace and that this can really scale. So we are very grateful for them. But what happened is they were developing a new platform and migrating to that platform to give us more speed, more reliability, which are all things that we need, right? And we wanted. But through that migration, their code was breaking and it was directly impacting us. So we were spending 80% of our time trying to code around things that were changing in an environment that was changing. And we weren't delivering a reliable product to our users. Consequently, we were like, you know what, this is not fair to our users. We're dealing with their money. Their money is a very emotional part of their life. And so we really needed to temporarily shut that down. Good news. News for us, right? We landed a deal with the best processor in this space. Been around for almost 20 years, have had a stable platform for this platform that we were wanting to go with the other company, they've been on this platform for over 12 years.
Oh, wow.
And and so this is truly going to be life-changing. It's going to give us the opportunity to truly deliver the system, the platform, the product that we feel can really change the world. And Elaine, Michelle, let me kind of go into that, because I think it's really, so our vision is really to decrease the divorce rate by at least 1%. We believe we can.
Thank you, Shane. Let's talk about how it will help. Talk about it. Go ahead.
Absolutely, because the 2/3 of the disputes in marriage are caused because of finances. It's because husband and wife aren't on the same page. And if we can create a system that puts them on the same page, we can truly change the world for children and for families. So that's our mission, and we're going to do that by creating a system that systematically helps people break the paycheck to paycheck cycle and rise from debt. And there's a core problem in our society, and I am extremely passionate about this. Truthfully, what's happened is in the banking environment and the card processing environment, what that has done is it's fragmented money from spending. And it separated them. And so people don't realize by spending really what's happening to their financial picture. And that has created an epidemic of student loans and consumer debt it's crippling our nation, honestly. Truly, it's the number one cause of stress. So it's kind of like trying to live. Today is kind of like trying to stay healthy when your fridge is full of Twinkies and French fries and all this pop and everything, and that's what you have to eat. And I mean, honestly, you pick up your phone and you talk to your friend and you mention a cruise. The next time you're on Instagram, what shows up?
A cruise.
Then they're like in your pockets trying to take your money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
you'll probably be on there now because you just said
you know, I really want to get this cute swimming suit or this nice, you know, suit. And the next time you look, that's what's there. And it's like, whoa. Somebody's watching what I'm doing, everything. And so it's like advertisements are bombarding us and they want our money, and banks are offering credit so easily. And so that's the environment we live in. But what if you had a fridge that was all organized with fruits and vegetables, water, 100% juices, and when you went to the fridge, that was what was there to eat? It would completely change your health over a period of time. So what you teach, Michelle, I love it, because you teach that if you organize your money in cash, in envelopes, and when you spend, that money comes from the envelopes, it completely changes the environment in which your money exists.
Yes.
The struggle is it's money, and you can't use money to buy online. And it's very logistically hard to use money as husband and wife. And keeping track of it and logging it takes hours a week. And I mean, I could go on, and it's not very secure. It's risky, because carrying a bunch of money in your purse or in your wallet is not safe. So all these things create this, man, that makes sense, and I want to do that, but that doesn't fit in my life. So what we dreamed of with Proactive was creating a banking system that was purposefully designed to change the environment in which money exists, so that when you use it, it's like cash envelopes except for digital. And then in doing that, you think about that. Now it's automatic logging. It's instant reports showing you exactly what's going on with your transactions. It's companion or partner permissions that are optional, partner notifications. It is kid cards where you literally can help mentor and guide your children to financial help and understanding these principles, all in a controlled environment where money is shareable as an administrator. And maybe that will change the world. So when we released Proactive Budget, that was like the MVP. That was the minimum viable product to see, is this going to work in the marketplace? And guys, I'm just telling you, when Qube Money gets released, and we will release, there will be an option or an opportunity to buy a lifetime subscription with Qube Money. November, December. We will launch a beta for 2 months in January where you can be a part of that beta, and we plan to fully launch in March. But this product is going to be that is truly a social banking experience, where literally with your people, you can share cubes, you can share money through cubes, you can create a cube to go on a trip with your friends, and you can design and there will be custom user custom user controls, where you can control how money's deposited in and how money is withdrawn out between that group, and it is all intentional and pre-designed. The reason why we created Qube is because Qube is an empty box. Okay, it's an empty box, but Qube is money with intention. That you can fill your life, that box of life, you can cube it however you want and design your life with money on fire or money with intention.
Wow.
And man, I'm telling you.
I like that a lot, Shane. Money with intention. That's what we've been talking about, is being intentional with your money and your spending. So I'm already on board, but that just really got me like, yeah, I like that.
Fired up, right? So anyways, that's what we're about, Michelle. And I'm sorry to all of you that we're using. It's been hard for me, to be honest with you. I've gone back to a spreadsheet. I'm not very good at keeping track of it. I tried to do it once a week. I'm not always good at that. We don't know where our money is at anymore, and we're not holding to our budget in a matter of a month. It's incredible the difference that it's made in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want this back, and I want it back soon. And we want to deliver something that is completely reliable, that is super fast. So literally, you open an envelope and it's available in seconds, not 30 seconds, not 50 seconds. I'm talking less than 3 seconds, and the processing time is as fast as any other card. And we're going to make this a beautiful, user-friendly experience as we come out with Qube Money. And so, anyways, I'm just telling you, this is 10x proactive budget. That's what I'm telling you.
I love it. And one of the things that really I loved about Proactive before was the support that we got from the actual app and stuff like that. When there was something wrong, you could go in, you could talk to somebody and they would fix it. And I know I was like telling you, hey, this was going on. And you guys were like, as you were finding problems, you were working it out. And I think I appreciate that a lot, because it let me know that you guys weren't just like, oh, okay, whatever, we got your money, we just gonna do whatever. It was more so like, oh, wait, we got these people money, we got to make sure that we take care of them and do the right thing. And even like when you were telling me, when you know, we actually got on the phone, like we phone call. This wasn't an email. Shane called me and was like, hey, this is what's going on. You know, I just want to let you know, we want to let everybody know. And then we talked about doing this live because the heart is for the people, and you can tell it's for the people because this is something that you use as well. It isn't just a product that you guys just put out. It's something that you guys use. So even for me, going to the ATM now, like I got to go into the bank to get my different denominations to spread out for my cash. I'm like, look, now I done got spoiled with this digital cash envelopes. And so I'm just excited that it's going to be coming back and come back in the magnitude that you're talking about.
Well, Michelle, thank you. And that's our plan. Hey, and get ready for paychecks 2 days early. And a 2% savings, high yield savings account, 2% plus, that your savings categories, get ready for that. Your automatic bills can also be cubed. And
hold on, Shane. Come back it on up. Okay.
Go ahead.
So, okay, so explain a little bit. You said talk about the savings first of all. So we can have savings accounts on here that are going to earn us money.
Absolutely. So in the new version, what's going to happen is each cube, which is it's just a budget category renamed Qube, you as a user will be able to design that, whether it's a savings category or a savings cube or a spending cube. For example, for my family, we save for a family trip every year. We save to pay for propane. We save for our insurance on a 6-month basis. We save for Christmas. And so those categories, and actually we save for medical expenses, dental expenses, and those categories build up to thousands of dollars over time. And so in the past, I've kept those in a checking account to give me no interest. But now, if you categorize those as savings cubes, that will go into a high yield savings account automatically for you. And it will grow. And then you can then go in and recategorize it as a spending category when you're ready, like it's Christmas time, you're ready to spend, and it'll transfer back into the checking account, and it becomes part of your spending categories, which, like, that fires me up. I don't know about you guys.
I'm excited. That's like, okay, so we have sinking funds, right? So I do cash envelopes, and then I do my sinking funds. So you're telling me that my coin that I put in for my savings, for my sinking funds, are going to make me some extra coin?
That's right. That's exactly right. So, and I'll tell you the other thing that has bothered me about every other system is so cash envelopes is so powerful. Like when you follow it, it truly changes behavior. That's the whole point here. We are here to deliver America from financial disaster. That's our mission. That's how we're going to help save marriages. So you have that for your discretionary spending. But what about all the other spending? Like you said, your sinking funds, your bills, and so forth. And you know what? we have a company called VidAngel that we pay for to clean up movies and so forth. That charge $9.99. Well, in the old Proactive, there was no way I could pay for that because I had to first open a category. Well, now as the user, I'm going to set up rules that says, hey, on the 15th of the month, I want you to allow VidAngel to take $9.99 out of my family entertainment. My family entertainment cube, so that it automatically comes out and it works in sync with everything that else that I'm doing. And so you're going to have customizable user controls within each cube that allows you to pay for bills, allows bills to come and automatically draft out of those and completely stay in sync with your cube, with your spending. And so that is like, for me as well, it creates a plan that I can set up once and then I can live. And my wife and I are in sync together at all times because this budget is for both of us. We're companions in it. We've made these budgets and these rules together. So anyways, that I don't know about you, but that's exciting.
That's really exciting. This is going to basically be a one-stop shop. Like, you're going to have everything there and you're able to control your spending at the same time and then control your money. You have your savings there. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's exactly. So we have a lot of experience here in the money industry, the spending industry here in the office. Actually, we've recently hired a new COO. We've hired a new CPO, Chief Product Officer, with tremendous experience in the app building in the fintech world. And so we are thinking through everything to make this, like, truthfully, the Mercedes product to bring people the value that they've always wanted and create an experience, like you said, with a phenomenal customer support team that is there for you. And so anyways, we are so fired up to launch Qube Money on y'all. I mean, just to pour this on and let you have an experience of a lifetime to completely change the trajectory of your finances, your personal finances.
This is where it all changes. And I know I had a lot of people when they came on the channel, they were like, oh, this is awesome, but it costs, like, there's a fee for it and all of that. And they were comparing it to like Capital One 360 accounts and stuff like that. But even still, I found that this was a better option for me before, and like now I'm like super pumped about it. But before was the security of it, the fact that I literally had to go in, click a button in order for me to spend anything. So if it got lost, nobody could just spend my money. It was very secure. And then it made me be conscious of whatever it was I was getting ready to spend. So before I even would just go somewhere, I'm like, oh, okay, let me think about it. I got to do this, I got to do that. So I love that. And now that it's going to even like broaden that range of what I can do, I'm excited. Like, I think the most exciting part is probably the 2% yield of my like, just
isn't that cool?
I know it's not like, it may not seem like a whole lot, but if you think about it in the long run, the fee that you may pay up front, like, you're going to get that back in whatever you're doing with your savings.
I'm telling you, there's no question, Michelle. So, and listen to this. It's coming. We're going to offer a free version.
What?
It's going to be completely free. And so there will be a free version. There'll be a scaled down version, but it'll have cubes that you can plan with. It will have the ability to open those cubes, spend. So there will be a free version, but there are some amazing benefits and features that will come with the premium. There will be also a premium version, a family version, and ultimately there will be a platinum version where we will have investments and we will have, savings on all sorts of different types of insurances, and we will negotiate those deals. There'll be Qube pawns where when you go to a store, it'll automatically bring up the coupons that can be used in that store that will save you 10, 20, 30%, and they will preload into the app. So there are some exciting things that are coming down, and that's over the next year or so, 2 years, but it's coming. And so it is, like I said, we did an MVP, a minimum viable product testing. We had amazing results. There was tremendous loyalty from our user base. If it wasn't for the problems, that would have scaled. But when you see the new version of Qube Money, the sleekness, the UI, the user experience within this, it's life-changing. So success.
I'm like, this is like, okay, sign me up now. Like, we need a wait list, Shane. You need to go ahead and y'all need to make a wait list so that everybody that's interested, they can get the notification when it goes live for the beta testing. And then we can all get ourselves together for January and March.
Absolutely. And I'm telling you, we're going to offer a pre-offering, a lifetime membership that is like incredible for those who want to get in early and be the first to use this.
Wow. So, wait, I'm like, wait, is it time yet? Like, can we go ahead and so I can get back to this? This is awesome.
Yeah, and Michelle, really, stay tuned to Michelle because she has been a great friend. We will keep her posted. And so I know that she'll give you news flashes through her show and help you understand where we're at. You can also connect with us on Instagram, Facebook. We're also doing Twitter, LinkedIn. Our website is goqube.io. And so there's a really simple site on there too, but you'll watch the developments. And if you want to, you can sign up for our email list. And we'll send out an email every week and give you updates on what's happening on the Qube inside. So
wow. Okay, so let's say the website one more time so everyone has that.
Okay. And by the way, we're Qube, Qube. Okay, we wanted to create a new word because that again means money with intention. That's what Qube is. All right, and so it's goqube.io is our website. Real simple.
Okay. I just put it in the like the little chat over here too. So now we have that. That is awesome. So you guys make sure you go and sign up for those newsletters so you can be the first ones. And of course, like he said, I will be, blasting everybody and letting you know what's going on and how you can be a part. Because I mean, I don't know, Shane. Y'all got something right here. I thought the proactive was something, but Qube looked like it's gonna be really, really amazing and really work for all different types of people, because you may have the people who just want to try it out at first and see how it's going to work for them, see if it's beneficial, and then once they see that it works, they're like, oh wait, there's these options, I want to add those options to it. So I do like that free feature and then going up to there's levels to this. I like that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're really excited about it. Really excited about it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, Shane. Well, I'm gonna go in and see if anybody has any questions or anything over here. But I mean, you did a really, really great job of explaining. So does anyone have any questions while I have Shane live and here in the flesh? So you guys can ask him any questions that you may have. Oh, okay. Somebody said, does it have a plan to help pay off debt?
Okay, so yes, it will. So this will be a phase 2. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is we've got to change the environment in which money exists. And that means to connect money and spending. Okay, so actually we're changing our tagline. So we're Qube Money, connecting money with spending. So that's our tagline. But as a result of the fragmentation that existed, there's a huge debt problem, as everyone knows. So our plan is in October to release a full-scale debt snowball that's completely automated. And let me explain what that means. Okay, so we know that the average user using our system spends $440 less per month from our testing for the last 2 years. Okay, that's over $5,000. All right, so That $5,000, you'll have the option also within each cube of what you want to do with that at the end of the month. Do you want that swept to a different cube? Do you want that to roll over to gain, to continue to grow for the next month? So anyways, you'll have choices of what you want to do at the end of the month in each of your cubes. One of those options will be to sweep that money to a debt elimination envelope or a debt elimination cube. And our system will mathematically determine the fastest path for you to be out of debt. Hands down, okay? And so it'll take that money, it'll automatically take the money out of that debt elimination envelope because that's what the program is. And this is completely optional, and it'll pay all your minimum payments and then snowball important debt, and it'll snowball your debt out. Statistically, we know that we'll have 90% of families completely out of consumer debt within 3 years by using it. And it will be completely automated. And we're going to build in a really neat feature with this. So every time you come on the app, it will declare your freedom date. And it will say your debt-free date is January 31st, 2022. And that's simply by how much money you're putting in. And if you put less money into that debt elimination envelope, that date will move farther out. If you put more money, that date will move up. And so you'll watch your debt literally fall off. So yes, there will be an automated debt elimination. Our plan is to launch that in October of 2020.
Okay. Wow. It's gonna do all of that. That's next level. That's really next level. I'm excited about that one. And I know I have Shay Budgets here. I know she's like super excited. That's like her zhush is the snowball and getting all of that. So I know she's over there like, yes, that is
necessary, right? That's what society needs, right?
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. The world needs a connection with spending and money. It just needs it. And it also needs a debt elimination that's simple, doesn't destroy credit, doesn't take advantage of the system, but is an honest way to eliminate debt systematically, quickly, so that they can have freedom. And that feels the best, right?
It does. Amazing. It feels amazing. Okay, so someone else asks, can it fluctuate between the debt snowball and the debt avalanche?
So the cool thing about this is the algorithms within the system will determine the fastest path to be out of debt. So it will balance the avalanche and the snowball to determine what is the quickest. And it will do it for you. So it combines the two, and obviously it's computer generated, so it doesn't make mistakes.
Wow. And Shay says, can it rub her feet too? Because apparently that amazing.
You need your husband for that. It won't do that.
Someone else asked, would you be able to tell us what the new bank is that you're partnering with?
So we actually have that narrowed down to 3, so I can't disclose that yet.
Okay.
We're going through the compliance and all that and so forth, and determining what is the best solution for the overall picture. It's interesting. Some of them offer Bitcoin, some of them offer investments, some of them offer high yield savings accounts, some of them offer. And so anyways, we're looking at that full suite to determine what the best option is. Okay. So we don't know yet.
Okay. All right. I think they said, thank you for answering the questions. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. But all the excitement over here, you can't see the excitement and the mind-blowing emojis that are over here on the side. Are there any more questions, you guys? Oh, okay. Okay, someone does have one. Will the system still have a debit card, and what are the fees?
So I think I better wait to release that till an email so it can be thorough. But
okay.
Yes, so the free version, that there will be a virtual debit card that's connected with Apple Pay, Walmart Pay, Google Pay, and all those others. Okay. And we have some really neat ideas to make that instant, automatic, and easy. But then with the paid versions, like the premium version, We're looking at $8 a month, okay, for that. And that will provide companion cards. It'll provide all of the user experience features that I've been talking about, with the controls within, being able to label savings versus spending, having the ability to sweep that money at the end to do what you want to do with it, and all of those kind of features. So there's a whole list of further features that we're building into this. And then the family version will give you unlimited children. And as the administrator, as the parent, you'll be able to share family cubes with the children. You'll also be able to instantly transfer money to them and have the ability to administrate over their cubes and be able to see everything that they spend money. Ultimately, you're going to be able to put controls on what they can and cannot buy with their money. So for like college age students and so forth, where yeah, absolutely, you're going to be able to really guide your children and help them become fiscally responsible and understand what money's all about. It will change their lives. I so wish that I had this as a child, so that I understood what it means to have purpose with money. I mean, what does that mean? What is money? And how exactly it works. What is money? What's the value of money?
Mm-hmm.
And it teaches all those principles intrinsically. So all those things are going to be really, really exciting. And then the platinum features will create a whole education system built around our philosophy that can truly help people become completely financially free.
Wow. Whew. It's so exciting. It's also exciting. And I think that's what we were talking, the cards and stuff. I really like the fact that I did have a digital card and I had a physical card. So the places that didn't take it, I could use both of them. So I love that. And someone asked, will it be FDIC insured?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Okay. And are we going to be able to join during the beta testing in November?
So the beta, actually in November, it'll be the alpha test is what we're projecting. It'll be an alpha test with just some really core people within the office and in our partner base. The beta test will start in January. And that's going to be a tight-knit group, and we want that to be a very active group because we want information. We want this experience to be beautiful and fun and make money a pleasure instead of an anxiety.
Yes.
A stress, because truly that's what money is. Money is about bringing joy. It really is. And if there's purpose behind it, then that's exactly what it can do. That's what it's done for my wife and I the last 6 months. And so we want those people who are part of the beta to really be involved. And I think the plan is to add 100 new members a week to that beta through January and February. So as we add features, those features can be tested and the experience can all be tested.
Wow. Okay, so y'all heard that. Okay, so everybody that's here, we are active because we're here, we're listening live. So we want to be some of the super users of the product so that we can really give our feedback. Because I know a lot of my followers, they are really big on giving feedback. Trust me, they're gonna tell you how they feel. So I think this will be really good for them to get in on that beta if they can to help out. I just think that's really awesome.
Well, that's awesome, and we appreciate it. We need you as well. So that's we are very open to feedback. So
awesome. Okay, well, if there aren't any more questions, you guys can go to GoQube.io. Let me say that again because I told it that GoQube.io. And you can sign up for the newsletter, and they'll be sending out more and more information as it comes out. And again, just be looking out for it. I'll be doing whatever I can to promote and to talk about it more. And it's gonna be an amazing experience. I think people are gonna want to grab onto, like you said, and get in early on the product and really get a chance to get a chance to kind of enhance it with what their needs are. And I think when you come in on the front, you're able to kind of get your needs in there a little bit easier than coming in on the back end.
That's exactly right. And we need early adopters. We need people that will be patient, because the truth is this has been a huge undertaking to try to give 5-star service as we've shut down, and we hope that's been a positive, good experience, even though it's not been fun, but where all your money has been, given back to you, and there's been good communication from our support team. So this has all been a big undertaking, and all that's going on, I'm telling you, we're working like crazy to put this all together. So, I've given you ballparks. Be patient with us, but I promise you, in the end, we're using 10x developers. We're using the best processor possible in the world. I promise the banking partner will be a renowned banking partner that you recognize, that is willing to think outside of the box. Because truthfully, this is banking at a whole different level, completely different.
Yeah, this is what we kind of would want to have, but it takes too much work for other things to happen. So all of this stuff is kind of happening. And again, like having used the cash envelopes before, the digital cash envelopes before, I really got a chance to see how easy it was for me to be able to spend what I needed to spend, save what I needed to save. And it was just so convenient. And it changed my life, from April until August. I was really like in a good space with my cash, and I really, really loved it. I was able to save and roll money over and have money for my trips and things that like simple things I started looking at differently because I had the money there, but it made me just, like I said, more conscious of my spending. So yeah, I'm excited, Shane, and thank you so much for coming on and just giving us a chance to talk with you. A lot of times we don't get a chance to talk to, the creators or, the people behind the scenes, and it's kind of just us influencers telling people about it. But I think giving them an opportunity to see you really puts a genuine perspective behind it, so that they're able to see like what you really stand for and what you're really about.
Well, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for the opportunity. I couldn't do this without you. So I really do appreciate it a lot.
No problem. All right, you guys. So make sure you go check out the website and all of that stuff, and just stay tuned and be ready for Qube, because it's coming and you're going to want to be a part of it. And again, thank you so much, Shane. Thank you to everyone who asked questions and watched tonight. I appreciate you guys. And if you have any questions, you can send them to me and I'll get them to Shane, and we'll get our questions answered and all of that stuff. So we thank you again, Shane, and we will see you guys later. Mwah! Okay. Bye.